What's up guys, my name is Mr. Erdogan, you're watching Music with Mr. Erdogan. This is my very first recorded lesson video, hopefully in a long series of recorded lesson videos to help you guys learn the recorder. Now today we're going to be learning about our B note, which is our first note that we learn when learning the recorder. But before we get started with that, we need to make sure that we have our recorder assembled properly. Now, let's look at our recorder. It has three pieces, the top piece, the middle, and the bottom piece. After you've put those together, we need to make sure that the pieces are twisted the right way. Now, the way we do that is by looking at these holes and lining them up with this hole here. If these holes are not lined up with this top hole for you, go ahead and twist your instrument until it is. The bottom one has to actually be twisted off a little bit to the right, and the reason we do that is because our right hand goes here and our right pinky ends up lying on that bottom piece, and our right pinkies are usually a little bit smaller than the rest of our fingers on our right hand, so we have to twist that out to accommodate our right pinky. If you've got longer fingers, you're going to twist it out a little bit less. If you've got really short pinkies, you're going to twist it out more. Now, after we've got our recorder set up properly, we can think about how to play our first note. Now, if you look over to the right side of your screen, you're going to see a drawing of a recorder. Now, on that drawing, you're going to see all the holes that the recorder has. Also, to the left of it, you're going to see a filled-in circle. Now, that circle is actually supposed to represent the hole on the back of the recorder. If it's filled in, it means you need to cover that hole. If it's not filled in, that means you need to take your thumb off. Now, for the B, we only have two fingers that we need to use, our thumb and our index finger, our first finger. And we're using our left hand. Make sure you are using your left hand. Left hand on top always. Now, after you have your thumb and your index finger placed on the first hole and the thumb hole, you're ready to play your first note. Let's give it a try. Not too difficult, right? Now, if you're having difficulty sounding exactly the way I sounded, there might be two reasons why that's happening. So the first reason is that you are not fully covering the holes. Also, if you're blowing too hard, it's also going to sound pretty bad. So always keep those two reasons in mind. That'll help you create a good sound with your recorder. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button underneath. If you want to subscribe for future updates, you can do that as well. I'll see you in the next video. What's up guys, my name is Mr. Erdogan and you're watching Music with Mr. Erdogan. Hopefully, and if you want to also subscribe to get updates for future videos, go ahead and do that as well. I'll see you But before we could... If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want updates for future videos, go ahead and hit